Hello, my people. What's going on? It's been a while, right? Let's get into this reading, man. Blockchain interoperability, understanding cross chain technology. Yeah, so I literally ran into this company, crypto, of course. It's called Basilic. It's kind of a weird concept with the idea for the image is a snake. I have to look into that. It looked like a really dangerous snake, though. I don't know. But anyway, I kind of like what they're doing, and I want to read more and dive into what cross chain protocol is. So, in this blog, we will take you through an in depth analysis of cross chain technology as a concept and what it means for blockchain interoperability. Apart from this, we will also take a look at various aspects that relate to cross chain technology and what holds for the future. As we know, blockchains works on a decentralized ecosystem that depends on a distributed ledger system. However, one downside that the current blockchain system suffers from is that it is not cumulative platform. Different blockchain networks operate in isolation, which does not allow them to communicate with each other. However, with the rise in emerging platforms, cross chain technology is one such innovation that can address these issues and bring the required solution. Before we proceed with the discussion, let us first understand the conceptual meaning of cross chain as technology and several other dimensions that relate to it. What is cross chain technology? As for the need for enhancing interoperability between blockchains is concerned, cross chain technology is one of the most effective solutions to facilitate the same. It is an emerging technology that facilitates the transfer of value and data between two or more blockchains networks. The rapid increase in applications of some of the most common networks, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana, has led to the emergence of several key issues. While these networks enable a user to trade their tokens on a blockchain, there are several underlying economical and technical limitations while scaling up. As a result of these constraints, the users are usually not able to get the full benefits of technology because these chains operate separately. However, the introduction of cross-chain technology solved these problems by facilitating blockchain interoperability and enabling users to communicate and share data. The cross-chain protocol facilitates interoperability between different blockchain networks and enables the exchange of data between several networks. Through cross-chain protocol, users can communicate with the involvement of intermediaries. Consequently, blockchains that share similar networks can transfer value and data between each other. So cross-chain technology works on the principle of atomicity. 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 I think I'm pronouncing that right. Atomicity. Atomicity. Let's continue. It enables proper consistency between several interconnected blockchains. It enables the distribution of networks across various platforms. All right, this is one of the reasons why I'm doing this reading thing, man. I want to get better. Why is cross-chain technology so important? Now that we have learned about the functional meaning of cross-chain technology, let us now understand why it is so important. The importance of cross-chain technology lies in the fact that it enables the user to share data and trade tokens without necessarily using any intermediary. This infrastructure facilitates blockchain interoperability, allows two or multiple blockchains to elevate their efficiency, trade off decentralization, and security. It is also essential as it improves chain efficiency, reduce segmentation, and allows the users to communicate cross-chain blockchains more freely. Therefore, cross-chain technology holds immense potential in enabling blockchain interoperability that can solve many issues and remove multiple constraints on blockchain and other networks. How does cross chain technology work? Since no defined approach can be equally applied for all networks, it differs from network to network. Every network uses a different system on blockchain interoperability to enable transactions without applying third party integrations. Here are some of the most common and widely known approaches to isolate transactions across various chains. Atomic swaps. Atomic swaps. These are exchange facilitators that enable two different parties to trade their tokens on multiple blockchains. This type of mechanism does not involve the requirement of a centralized third party to facilitate the trades. Instead, it allows the user to directly trade their tokens on a peer to peer basis. The mechanism either finalizes the entire processor or does not initiate it in the first place. For instance, two parties can decide to keep a 1 hour restriction for the atomic swaps. In this case, the original owners will receive their deposited token once the duration of 1 hour gets over, even though not all the conditions are met. Although it may not be easy for a user, a professional blockchain developer would find it easy to go with. Relays. Hopefully, you guys understood that. Relays. Relays enable blockchain networks to keep a check on the transaction and events taking place and other chains. They work on health. Let me read that again. Relays enable blockchain networks to keep a check on the transactions and events taking place on other chains. They work on chain-to-chain basis without the involvement of distributed nodes, facilitating a single contract to act as a central client of other nodes on multiple chains. In this way, it can verify the entire history of transactions and specific central headers on demand. However, the relay approach requires a lot of expenditure to operate and take care of the security of operation. Apart from these two methods, there are various other approaches that cross-chain technology follows to function. Merged consensus is one of the approaches that enables two-way blockchain interoperability between several networks. On the other hand, a specific group of verified parties also come together to check the events of the chains. What are the benefits of cross-chain technology? While cross-chain mechanism significantly helps in bringing blockchain interoperability, there are several underlying benefits of it. Here are some significant benefits that cross-chain technology offers. Connecting two independent blockchain networks. One of the best advantages of cross-chain technology is that it enables effective communication and a strong connection between two different blockchain networks. Since it is usually used to initiate asset transfer and token swaps, there is no scope for blockchain incompatibility. In addition to this, it also allows the user to transfer information such as assets, transaction receipts, and virtual contracts. Better scalability. Cross-chain technology facilitates better scalability than current mechanisms on blockchain due to their limited interoperability. Because this technology helps the user to interact with different blockchain networks, it is now possible to leverage the speed concerning multiple blockchains that ultimately enhance scalability. Enhance flow of data and transfer of tokens. As per the current mechanism, a user needs to send instructions from the source chain. Once the validator receives these instructions, the relayers convey the instructions to the destination chain. However, with cross-chain technology, the transaction is verified right after its completion and arrives at the destination chain only once the verification is completed. In this way, it streamlines the entire process and makes the exchange and transfer of data seamless. If you also wish to trade in cryptocurrency on the blockchain, it can take up any blockchain classes online to learn the basics if you want to learn how to trade cryptocurrency on blockchain. So, discouraging monopolization by large entities. Cross-chain technology also help in creating stability in the market by discouraging monopolization by large corporations. For instance, Bitcoin and Ethereum are the leading names in the world of cryptocurrencies that occupy more than 70% of the total market shares. As a result of this dominance, there is no space left for few players in the market that can experiment with their strategies and make a spot in the existing competition. Cross-chain technology can help in such scenarios as it builds an ecosystem where the transaction process will concentrate on all networks equally. The focus will not be only on the few major blockchain networks, but on other networks as well. Hence, cross-chain technology can create a fair scenario by facilitating a balanced approach to state how crypto players participate in the marketplace. How does cross-chain technology help achieve blockchain interoperability? Although cross-chain technology is immensely helpful in combating the existing challenges on blockchain networks, how does it exactly help in achieving blockchain interoperability as a whole? As we know, the success of blockchain technology largely depends on the networks that can be integrated into it. Interaction is also another indispensable factor that decides the usability of blockchain networks. Due to this reason, it is essential to put a system in place that can enable communication between different blockchains and facilitate the smooth sharing of data. This is where the role of cross-chain technologies comes into place. It attempts to solve the challenges involved by enhancing communication and interoperability between blockchain networks. There are several emergent cross-chain projects working on the same idea and acting as a platform, enabling communication between different blocks in networks without involving an intermediary or third party. Various other platforms provide blockchain certification that any user can access